Hi, it's Sandra. Welcome to my channel. I thought I'd show you a quick cheat. If you have glycerin around, you can dilute 50% glycerin with water and put it into the spray bottle of your choice. Make sure you shake it up well. Glycerin is a water dissolvable oil, so you will be able to mix the two. Don't try doing it with normal oils, it won't work. So all I did with this was I took my normal plain card and I spritzed it with this over my enormous craft room bin. And then first of all I applied a platinum embossing powder and I heat set it. When I'd done that, I went back in with the spray again around the outer edges and I used a gold embossing powder. So that's what's given me that effect. And just going over it randomly, there's no rhyme or reason to this. And I'm also going to do a Paris Dusk, which is a deep blue. I'm actually going to use Pear Tart, which is a bright lime green. It's obviously going to be one of those mornings, and what this is going to do is fill in any blanks on the card that were left. Okay, so I've done that. Give it a moment or so to dry, and then take a piece of tissue and buff so that you take any excess from the embossed surface. And there we have a really nice, unusual, textured card. Doesn't take very long to do. I mean, you can do it in big sheets, you don't have to do it in small pieces, you can do it in large sheets and then cut it up afterwards if you so wish. But it's a great fun effect. Gives you different color combinations in different textures, and it will be very, very nice to use as backgrounds on the more simple cards, probably the ones that you really get stuck for, the male cards, you know, the ones for the men in your life. They're really hard to do because you don't tend to do all the flowery decorative bits. The further you hold your spray from the surface, the finer the result is. You can wave it around, let it dry a little bit. Doesn't need to have wet splotches on there. Wipe off your surface. Now what I tend to do is put a piece of paper underneath this when I want to heat emboss anything. Now this time the first one I'm going to use is pure white. I don't have much pure white in here, but I've got enough probably to cover it. There we are. Just going to use a pair of tweezers to pick it up because I really don't want to put my fingers all over it. Now this is a larger piece that I can obviously cut down to smaller pieces for different designs. Okay, so that's that covered. Put this back in the container before I do anything drastic with it. I've heat embossed the white portion, so what I'm going to do now is go in with another spray and beauty of this is you really can't see what result you're going to get, so it is nice and random. And I do like random patterns. So this one I'm going to go over it with silver. And probably find I haven't got quite enough silver in here, but you never know. I did aim for the edges as much as I could. So this one I've now heat embossed with the white and some silver. I don't know if you can see much of the detail on there. So now I want to finish it off with some touches of colour, and this time I'm going to go in with some teal zeal, just for a change, and just put some in like so. Going in with the deep blue. Take that head off, wash that later. And again, I'm actually going to go in with the Pear Tart. It's one of the opposite colours on the colour spectrum. So this could have a very interesting effect. I think I want to accentuate some of the pinkiness of it. Give it a little more oomph. Yeah, I quite like that. There we go. So you can have lots of fun playing with this. Carry on with this for hours. Not going to, but I could. And then again, take off any excess ink. It won't come off of the card, but it will come off of the embossing powder. So that's it. Two finished samples, completely different from each other, but using the same method. And they're great fun to do. And what I like to do is do this kind of thing when I want to craft and I really don't have a project in mind. I like to do this sort of stuff. Thanks for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.